It is I. Always forget about that light. It is I. And I am Naps. Hello, hello, hello. It is I. Hello, I am Naps. Let me make sure that everything is in view because I didn't check before. And hmm. Everyone's happy, right? Hello, I am Naps. Welcome. It is I. And I am now further up on the screen. So hi. I am Naps. Welcome very much. Hello, Chaos. We're playing Frostpunk today. Um, yeah. What is there to say? What is there to say? Well, starters, I am joined today by Captain Olimar, Jake, and the pig emoji cushion, as is well documented on my spreadsheet. Because I'm silly. More silly things. The as has long been predicted, Red Dead Original and its zombie DLC is being released on PC. At the end of this month for the Halloween season because of the zombie DLC, I suppose. I have regrettable intention of spending the fee they want me to get this like it's a couple decades old roughly now, I think. Let's have a look. It was released in 2010. That is about 1.5 decades ago. Yeah, roughly. So yeah, they make it. It's a modern, like a new game fee, kind of a bit less for an old game. But you know what? That's fine. It's Red Dead. I mind less than I wish I did. I have such a desire to play it, you know. It's probably not healthy. I feel so left out in not being able to experience that, and now we can at a really good time. Although I have got everything booked in terms of streaming, there is an opening. There's possibly going to be another opening. I'm possibly going to be moving Sea of Thieves back once more, which means that in a few streams, provided it takes place, which might be true, once the game's been released, I might have to do a bit of swapping around. We might have some Red Dead 1 streams relatively soon. So that's exciting. Is there much else to say? Yes, so there is now, as mentioned in the Discord, the law question, the confirmation button, which you can press as many times as you like, as long as you have the points necessary, in which I will now answer law-related questions. If you have 10,000 points, I will not accept all questions, but I will always answer a question provided the points have been provided. And if I don't answer a question, there will be a reason for it, and it likely means the question has a answer, but one I'm not willing to give yet. Most of the time you're going to ask a question, and I may not have an answer for it, but in that case, I'm more than willing to hear perspectives out on the matter, and also I'm less likely to answer something I don't have an answer for, rather than just coming up with something on the spot, or it might mean that I delay and think about it and then come back with an answer. Point is, most of the ways. So obviously, originally with law streams, we were coming up with the answers ourselves, coming up with a vague framework of what law might be. We now have a vague understanding of what that might be, and based on that, I am starting to plant some seeds as to just some confirmations. So that's why I stepped away from doing those analysis streams, in the law streams, because I am biased. I have ideas. I'm not going to I have all the ideas because I want it to still be shaped by the community. And I still want to discuss those theories if they come up. I just don't want to. I want to pry them out of people and shape them in my own way. I want to kind of discuss that. Also, I have new methods. I'm gonna get a drink before we start because my mouth is dry. With new methods of getting this lore out, you would have the companion of an astray traveler, which is in lore, like documents taken from the lore, written technically by me, but by a character in the lore. We have lore drops, which are confirmations, sometimes wrapped within riddles, of things in the lore. For example, there is a little well, not a conversation, like a little dialogue from well, there's a bit of dialogue at the end of the true Naps Death Simulator, I think it's called, which is where we have the Sans and Undyne deaths all lined up together. There's a bit of dialogue at the end of that has meaning, and that those kind of things. Viral tag star. Yeah, it's those kind of things that you might want some confirmation about. It's those kind of things I might not be willing to give confirmation about, but it's just the reason to kind of just engagement. It's nothing to stop you from sharing a theory. The only thing stopping me from kind of confirming a theory is that button, really. And other than that, my own self-interest of the things I want to do with future lore drops, future astray traveler things, a couple other things I want to do, similar to lore drops and astray traveler. I'm a bit ambitious. I have so much going on. So when you're gonna stream Plants vs Zombies, to be fair, depending on how long the Frostpunk stuff happens, that might be tonight. I'm I'm still undecided about whether to stream it at all. It might just be a little bit sorry, there's like a mosquito or something on my wall. Hello. Anyway, it might be a little bit more, I guess, relieving to do that in my own time rather than on stream, but we'll see because it would be interesting to add to the lore. But yeah, it's not on the list so far, but if we have time, we might do it. Yes, a couple things I want to do that I hopefully won't do, but I might do anyway. That's how it usually ends up happening. That's the main thing I'm doing in my life at the moment was a mistake that I've continued to pursue. So it's likely that that will happen again. The other main thing that's kind of in the works is the Naps Law Twitch D&D thing, which is in the vague works for some point. As once I am ready to let go of that planning and have the time for it, that will happen. What's the question mark for? Is this just generally for my my ranting? Um, so the comment I made about the mistake that I'm continuing to pursue. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna drink, so I'll be right back. I need something to undry my mouth. Well, the mistake that's just I've talked to you about this project a lot. It started off as a mistake. This is outside of Twitch. it started out as a mistake because I didn't have the time when I had the idea, and I pursued it anyway, knowing that it was a mistake and that I didn't have time and it was going to affect everything else I was trying to do, and I am pursuing it to this day. Um, I don't think of it as a mistake now, but it was at the time, and I knew it. I have the time for it, sort of now. I might not in a couple weeks, but I do right now. Um, but it's kind of just like that pattern of me having ideas and not being able to let those ideas not prosper. I need to put the work into it and do it. Otherwise, I feel bad about not giving them the time of day. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna drink. Yeah. Hello, I return. All right. Okay, so yeah. As you may have seen, I actually put in the 5 seconds required to generate those pages for the Astray Traveler and put them in Discord. I am so very, very sure that there was another one revealed at some point. I just have absolutely no idea when or where it happened. And maybe I should just kind of remove myself from the situation, set a really high reward for the proof, and send everyone else on it. Do you have any idea where this aforementioned second Undertale one might be? Because I have seen no proof. I vaguely I vaguely suspect that something maybe related to that might exist. I just don't know where it is. Um, hmm. I'll think about a really high rewards that I can set because this is insanely irritating in my brain. I want to find it. It needs to be found. I will think of something, and because I've tried more than once to find it. Um, I'll set some people on it maybe with a reward for whoever finds it. Um, I just don't know what. Anyway, um, let me think. Yeah, so today we're doing something I've really been looking forward to doing. Um, we've already done this. We've already tried this before. If we put a bounty on it, I shall hunt it down till the end of time and space. All right. 'Cause I feel like there was a time when I think it was mainly Mr. Oreo Man was cashing in quite a lot, which makes me a bit surprised that there's only 4 being revealed. 5 seems more likely, but even then, it would not surprise me if there was another missing one. So if you find any that I haven't determined are missing, then that's fair game. Just there is one in mind. I just don't know when. I don't know when it was revealed. I will think of something. But yeah, today we're playing Frostpunk. We're playing the Arcs scenario, and I've been really looking forward to this because conceptually I love it so much. That's very much why I've called this stream the story of Latter-day Noah. And I think it'd be nice to kind of come up with a character for this one that we're playing. Be nice to name him Noah because that would be cool. Because it's the arcs. It's like we are preserving the future in these so-called arcs, the seeds that will let the planet flourish once more when it needs to after the Frostpunk era. So maybe we'll do something like Professor Noah something. We'll come up with a surname. If not, it's just Professor Noah, I guess. But because for a lot of these Frostpunk ones, I've marked down the fact that the character exists, but they're unnamed. And I don't want to think about naming any of the characters in the past at this stage. I have vague plans about how I might go about doing that, but there is nothing else I should divulge. It's vague plans. Like I don't have a name, in mind. Streamlabs. Oh, you disappoint me so. Can I just hide my camera? Where is my camera? Camera. Ah. That worked. I should just do that from now on. Removes a bit of the magic, but there we go. Okay. Alright, so. Okay. To Frostpunk. I was having I was having a bit of a discussion before. Yeah, I'm not sure about Sea of Thieves at this stage. Might do some grinding of Sea of Thieves off stream, possibly. Just have a little think about it. I don't know. It's a bit of a... Yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, I can't dedicate my every waking moment in Sea of Thieves on... Yeah. That's cool. Yes. Apparently, yeah. So right. I've got a bit of experience with Sea of Thieves, not Sea of Thieves, Frostpunk, off stream. I did a bit of the endless mode, which was quite fun. I got through some achievements on that one. But last time we did the arcs on stream, we failed. So we're gonna go into easy mode. And give it a go that way. Nope. Nope. This one. There we go. And there we go. Professor Noah, like super, like they were given an accent. Yeah, so Endless Mode was the last one I did. But we're gonna go to the Arcs scenario, and I think what I'd like to do with Frostpunk, I think, is on stream, our goal with Frostpunk, I might actually change its status on my spreadsheet from... I've probably got it as an endless game, but in my mind, I want to have a successful attempt at every one of those, and then I'm happy that we've done our duty with this game. And then I will reserve, I will say that is our duty served. Satisfied? I think that sounds alright. So, yeah. Let me know if it's too loud, because it seems a bit, it seems quite intense. But that might just be this screen, to be fair. It's probably going to get a bit better. Anyway, we're going for easy modes, and that's that, really. Should it be a professor or a doctor? I think... Maybe just doctor. Oh no, because I mean they're like a scholar, I think. Well, let's read on. It's been a while. Okay. The Seedling Arcs. We've been chosen to safeguard a priceless treasure. The seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in seedling arcs to stop them freezing, but it falls to us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. The only way to do this is with automatons. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. Okay. We've reached the generator site, and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling arcs. We're supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. Okay. Yeah, we need to protect the arcs. And I think this one here I neglected somewhat last time because I didn't know there were 4 of them, because that's a bit... Like, it looks like there's 3, but then that one's just kind of there, you know? Is the sound kind of balanced well enough? Because I can change the I can change it a little bit. Okay, so we have 45 homeless. The tents have 10 people. Just let me know if the music gets a bit... I like it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine. So we just have engineers at this stage because these are all scholars. And yeah, coal is important. Okay. The homelessness is done. No more homelessness. Yeah, the main priority is to keep the seedling arcs warm. But also keeping enough coal to let that be possible. But we've also got to make everything saying we have to build a... Yeah, we've got a research beacon. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need the workshop. So I'm just gonna stick the workshop there. Excellent. Um, I don't know what it is about Frostpunk, but I think it's just a very very interesting as a concept. They've come up with a very interesting premise to begin this story with. And it does excite me, so if we're going to be trying to get through that list of scenarios for Frostpunk, that probably means we're not going to be playing PVZs today. Because if we finish this scenario, we'll just move on to the next one, ready for next time we stream Frostpunk, probably. We'll just go with easy mode, just because I haven't had much luck, generally. Okay, but we want to build the beacon. We can build the beacon. We can build the beacon. There. Okay, we're probably going to want steam hubs, so I shall continue the grind. Okay. We're going to get scouts. Send them over yonder. Alright. Captain, with the beacon operational, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but we better keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to heat the arc before it hits. Yep, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Perfection. Right now, it's going to start cooling down. And we don't have to worry about the arcs yet. They... seem to be okay. We're gonna want a steam hub next to every single one of those, of the arcs, in time. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. We've got a broken automaton and industrial ruins. There's another broken automaton this way, so I'm going to send them that way. What are we researching next? Coal Thumper's probably a good idea. Yeah, let's go for that. We want to get as much coal as possible. We're also going to need somewhere to store all the coal. So I'm just gonna stick it there, really. And we can put a coal thumper there. That's for coal. So we can have plenty of it. Alrighty. This automaton was left where it broke down. Thankfully, managed to dig it out and fix it. We can now send this fully operational automaton to the city. Okay, it's suggesting we go to the last dreadnought. X. So that we shall. We're also going to make a medical post and stick it there. So there is someone who is sick, and we can't have that. We are going to need to reduce our... Absolutely essential that we keep the arcs good, because oh no, I just really like the idea. I don't know what it is. I don't I think it probably best to continue getting that research tree done. Alright, we rattled down into the crevice, listening to the ominous sounds of the ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we found the document safe and retrieved the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the sealing arcs before the storm hits. That you may. So we're going to return them to the city. We need to bring the factory plans to the city, build the factory, and increase the number of automatons to 3. We only need to make 1 for that. In a few days, the temperature will drop, our sealing arcs will be in danger, we have to keep them warm with heaters or steam hubs. That is a-okay. Storage limits. We need a gathering post here. Let's just take those away and use that. Hunger. Now that is an interesting one. We are indeed going to need to feed the population. Do we have any? We have a bit of raw food. We have a bit of raw food, but not a lot. I don't know what we're intending to do about that. Alright, it's going to cool down a little bit. Okay, we need the ability to produce food. A hothouse would be beautiful. Okay, we need to build a factory. We can stick it there. We have just use the first steam core, and that, yeah, blah blah blah. We needed to do it, it's fine. We have an automaton arriving literally now. Excellent. I'm going to assign the automaton to the cookhouse. So we're always making that food. Now we can use those who remain and make 1 more automaton to meet the demands. We need a hothouse desperately. I'm gonna stick it there. And that is where the other automaton will go. Oh, that's the moment. Right, okay. So we need some more raw food. We also... what does this do? We need some wood. I'm gonna send some engineers on that. Okay. What have we got? What are we calling the guy? Let's go with Professor. Professor Noah. Like like that. Professor Noah Super. I don't know if that's necessarily the noise that accent would make, but that's what I'm going with. Yeah, let's go with that. I know we're out of words. Oh, yeah, we should send them somewhere, shouldn't we? Industrial ruins sounds good, because we might be able to get a steam core from there. Okay, come on. Make the automaton. There we go! Hope is rising! Yippee! And we're going to send that one to the hothouse, so that we're producing food, which we desperately need. Now we should be getting plenty. Wait, do we have another automaton to do something? Oh, right. We need more words. An engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. I'm good with that. Always useful to get our automatons upgraded. Right, we need coal mining, and we need it a lot. We need wood mining. We need woods harvesting first. Now that I think about it. Can I switch that? I need a sawmill. What's this? A wall drill would be better. Alas. I should probably be doing some law. Let's, what would Professor Noah do? What kind of a character is Professor Noah? I'm sort of thinking that Professor Noah has no prior experience of, like, leadership. They've been entrusted with this, but, like, it's a deadly situation. Lots of people are dying. The whole world order is changing. Like, I'm thinking that this is like, and Professor Noah was like a professor of like linguistics or something. Like, not. That's how they got into the role that they're in. They kind of, they managed to sort of then their analytical and like understanding sort of put them into the position. People liked them. People saw them as a sign of hope, the way they kind of spoke and used their language to almost manipulate their way to the top. Not necessarily on purpose, but they're in that position now, and they know that decisions have to be made. But for now, I think this is a very early situation. I think that he'd be after a cemetery because he knows people are going to die. I'm going to stick that there. Employ one automaton in the wood industry. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. Where are you at? Okay. We discovered a bounty of treasure. A bounty of resources as we dig through the snow. Sadly, that's not all we found. An avalanche killed everyone who worked here, and their corpses have been frozen solid. The relatively light clothes and the insignia of Her Majesty's Prospector Corps suggests they were explorers sent north to look for suitable places for generators during the onset of the Great Winter. Maybe it's for the best they weren't there to witness the fall of the Empire. That's some cool stuff. Let's go over to the broken tree next. We can go to the other place on the way back. Okay. people like him, he's probably somewhat of a kind person, or very good at manipulation. But he wants hope to rise. He's trying to do the best thing, I suppose, for the people and for survival. That's the kind of image I'm getting of this guy. Okay, we want a... Okay, we need to... We need some, we don't need the... We need the steel more than anything. So the engineer working the automaton project back, he wants to borrow an automaton. Close to a breakthrough, I just needed an automaton for a day, and I believe I'll be able to propose specific modifications that will raise their performance permanently. Yep, that's fine. I don't know which one. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Take that away from there and put it there instead. We don't need more food right now because we can't produce anymore. What we do want to produce is a coal mine, which can go there. We're going to want some paths to connect it up. I'm going to propose that path. I like making these new characters for the lore. Okay. Those who give their lives and service to the city deserve the highest honor. We will give our dead ceremonial funerals to inspire the living. Loss of hope caused by death is halved. I like that. I think that's good. No one's died yet, though. Well, death is an everyday thing. Can we have a check on that? Where's our... Is there a... we have the same amount of people as we started with, I believe. Right. We have a wall drill. Being able to store more is probably a good idea. Allow us to deploy automaton scouts and raise the scout limit by 1. Oh, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But I think I'm going to upgrade the resource depot stuff first. Because we need more room for... some stuff. There we go. Still have food. He needs a steam core. I'm gonna give him a steam core, I don't care.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Scouts have arrived. They haven't found anything. Okay. I'm gonna send them to the Icewall mine since they're here. These things are... Okay. We do want a wall drill. Where would we have that? We'd have that over there. Okay. And we'll draw that. I think... How many steam cores do we have? I want at least another... Another automaton would be good.
Move! Time to get to work.
So that's... The coal mine has it. Going to want that to have it. The cookhouse. And... Well, the cookhouse doesn't need it. The cookhouse can have engineers. We want one in there. Okay. When we've run out of steam cores, we know there are some industrial ruins to the north and south. We might find some steam cores there. Yep. Point is... Yep, cool. That is useful. We want... Steelworks. Okay. Okay, cool. Judging by the equipment, it looks like this mine was constructed before the Great Winter, possibly by the first prospectors to explore the area. The general disarray inside the building suggests they abandoned abruptly, presumably due to some sort of earthquake. Many valuable resources have been left behind. Cool. I'm going to send you to Misty Valley now. Okay, cool. So there's something about, yeah, medical automatons for research. Okay. So automatons can now do cool stuff. Okay. We need ourselves some steelworks. So we need access. Steel. What do we need next? Well, more scouts would be most useful. There we go. Got some more room for some coal. Excellent. I think that Noah is doing quite a good job. Alright. Let's not do that actually. We want you there. And range upgrade would be good. Can we make another? What could we get 5 citizens from? The coal thump I should be able to take 5 citizens from. Okay. I'm gonna send them to South Pass. Okay. Cool. Okay, law. We're going to we can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputations with radical treatment. The gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. The gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden. The gravely ill will take up beds in medical posts. The difference is radical treatment, we're going to force people to be amputees. I think that that is the most functional, with this kind of burden being put on Noah. He needs to protect these seeds, otherwise his purpose is, otherwise he's failed his task. So he's going to make sure as many people survive dangerous disease as possible, and so we're going to put him on that.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Now our path we investigate led onto a large flat landscape. The snowy plains we have discovered seem promising. We've already observed a dozen places worth exploring. They're going to go to the stone ship. Difficult decision to make, but a necessary one. That's basically the summary of this game.
The work starts.
Okay, and that's going to let's go and keep things a bit warmer. Sorry, engineer is here to see you. He has a letter to you from his team. Our workers have asked me to deliver this. They're plain people, so it reads like bad poetry, but here's the gist of it. They want to thank you, sir. The sight of this automaton working tirelessly in the inhumane cold where previously they toiled and suffered is something worth living for. Excellent. Generate power. I think I'm going to... I'm gonna look at bunkhouses just so we can keep the people a bit safer. We're going to make the decision. Extra rations and to... I think we've got plenty of food, so extra rations for this ill seems realistic. So there's been an accident and an automaton has stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. People argue that automatons should walk more slowly and carefully, even at the cost of their efficiency. So we can slow them down, or it might become a problem still. So we'd be losing 10%. Now what decision would Noah make here? I think he's going to... He's probably going to let the automatons keep going. Just because he needs them to work as efficiently as possible to protect the seeds, because he doesn't necessarily know he's going to survive to see the green world, but he needs to know that the robots can continue the mission, so... Apologies, people, but it needs to happen. Okay, our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. I'm gonna go to the wrecked vehicle from there, I think. Oh, sorry, that's them. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna go to the wrecked vehicle. Excellent. Traversing the narrow pass while avoiding the fallen rocks and small avalanches was perilous, but we managed to get through. The observations made from the pass revealed several sites in the area worth exploring. I'm gonna go there. Okay. Our population's increased. We do... Alright, because of the automatons, right? Okay, so we're probably going to need to, yeah. So that will be fine. Yep, we're not gonna let the ceilings die, don't worry, they'll be fine. We need to do that too. In fact, let's make sure all the buildings are fine. That can be. That's fine. Make plenty of coal.
Work time. Get moving.
For the bunkhouses. A lovely, lovely privilege for the people. Don't have a lot of steel though. Which isn't enormously problematic yet. I'm going to increase. Yeah. Let me just. There we go. Let's research number 2, just so we have more options going forward. As proven by the disaster in Chernobyl, a man of science should know that humans are the strongest machines. Yeah. So an automaton has entangled itself hopelessly in its assigned building. We can't free it without at least partially dismantling one or the other, and that means shutting down either the automaton or the building. 12 hours. That'll be the wall drill. We can take that away and put it there for now. And stick them there. Can we not make... Oh, we're gonna have to research that, I guess. Not stick them there then. Let's stick them... One of them there. Okay, let's have a look. While assembling the wreck to salvage what we could from it, we found a hidden cache of supplies. We're gonna send them to Baron Hollow now. What's that? Look over here. Steam lorry seems like a good bet. Okay. Improved heaters is going to be mighty useful. What I really want. No. Yeah, let's, Some of our people are concerned with the low temperature in their houses. They're quite sensibly pointing out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Let's heat all homes. I'm sure that's not too much of a problem. Stick you there instead. So you're getting 3 per hour. All we need to do is let's not worry too much about that yet. Okay, what I really want is the ability to give the prosthetics.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Excellent. Let's have a look at the supply trailer. And 3 steam cores. I'm going to return to the city with those. And then we will finish our promise of making all of the homes. What? I've technically... look, I did it. Well, this is gonna be the downfall of Noah, I suppose. He did what he promised, just not in the time that he promised it. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Alright.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Okay.
Work time. Get moving.
So we've noticed in the distance, something in the distance, a small black dot in the white desert moving slowly towards us. It's possibly, it might be a survivor. Okay. Gotta protect our lovely... Someone has left a note in the care house that reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make it a little easier for us. Hope is gonna rise a little bit." Okay. Okay, you're going in the right direction, you're going in the wrong direction. Okay. Let me just check. So we have one there, one being built there, one being built there, and then we need one being built there. And then that is protecting all of the arcs.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Oh, we got more. Excellent. Let's return to the city with our additional... Come on. And there we have it. All the arcs are on the path of recovery. And the temperature's going to rise again.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Gonna make them make 10 of those. Just so we have them ready. Steam hub range upgrade. Yep, sounds good. Right, and then let's... Ooh. Well, that's not looking good. I'm gonna send them some mountainous cave then. It's the people. New Manchester, a cry for help. Sir, an exhausted man has just reached our city, badly frostbitten and with a harrowing story to tell. He says he's come from a nearby city called New Manchester. It's inhabited mostly by workers and their families, but their resources are running out and they're in trouble. Fearing the oncoming storm, they send a scout team to look for help. He's the sole survivor. He begs us to help his people. Alright. I'm going to send this scout this way instead. Captain, the man who arrived from New Manchester is in critical condition. If he doesn't get help right away, he'll die. He could be our only chance to learn more about the city. He's in care, don't worry. Sir, some of our people are restless. They argue that with the storms closing in, we won't be able to succeed in our mission and help New Manchester at the same time. They understand it's a difficult decision, but they want to know what your priority will be when we have to choose. We don't want hope to fall. We can't abandon people in need. But the thing that the character we've built wouldn't endanger the mission. That's his internal priority. That's what he's doing. But I think that maybe he's going to suggest this, even if it's not necessarily true. That's my thinking. He's using the situation. So a group of survivors have reached our city. They are tired. They need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention. But they are ready to lend a hand however they can. Okay. Wasn't it just the one person? Okay, cool. How many... Oh, so you're making those. Let's ignore that for now and make another one of those. We also want... probably... a steam steelworks.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Yeah, in fairness, Chernobyl hadn't happened yet in this timeline. So I'm gonna send them in that general direction, so that they can get a bit closer when the time comes. Just in case this splits off at all.
Work time. Get back to work.
New automatons built. Lovely. We're gonna send them to the woods place. We need another... Okay, I'm gonna send the research text onto a large resource depot. And we're gonna make another automaton. Lovely. And then all of the requirements will have been met.
Works out today.
Right, yeah, so we've got two... So this vehicle belonged to the members of an expedition from New Manchester. It was clearly too heavy for the ice it rode over. Using it here was pure suicide. So we've got a thing from that. I'm going to send this one... Oh, that's wrong. I'm going to send this one to the observation tower. I'm going to send this one to the damaged snowcat. Since it branched off. Because I think that this is set about World War One era, because it's like late Victorian, I think this is supposed to be. Kind of slightly skewed. Timeline from there on. Be able to dedicate our efforts to healing those who can recover quickly at the cost of sacrificing the more severely ill. You can use triage in medical facilities, instantly heal half of patients. 1/4 of patients will die instantly, hope will fall, discontent will fall. Maybe not. Soup is probably the way to go now.
New law! A new law has passed! Move! Time to get to work!
Once we've done this, that is that complete. Excellent work! The seedling arcs are now being safely maintained by the automatons. All critical operations are secured, and we still have time to spare before the storm hits. If we're to have a shot at surviving, we have to gather as many supplies as we can. Build 5 houses. We're still researching that. Disband all expeditions. Gather 8,000 coal. It's not too much of an issue. Right, we want one of these, and we're going to stick it there. The coal. And we're going to research houses if we can. So we're going to research that. Captain, we've managed to treat the messenger from New Manchester. He's made a full recovery. Thank you. If I'd been in New Manchester, I'd have died. We don't have the means to treat such deep frostbite. The city seems to be dangerously undeveloped. Alright. We can see New Manchester, many strands of smoke rise. Can be seen rising from it, which means it's still inhabited. We have to reach them as soon as possible. Yeah, we're gonna go to New Manchester here. Oh, they found the damaged snowcat. I'm gonna send them to the snow dune. I'm also going to replace that with a steam one. Should do. We want that for coal. Okay. And
Get back to work.
yeah, okay. Law. Emergency shift is probably a good idea to have just in case we need it.
Hear me. New law in the city.
He's reached New Manchester. Yay! A dimly glowing generator stands in the middle of a shanty town. There are so many people here too many. They look sick, underfed. Most of them don't have a proper roof over their heads. Nothing can save them from the storm except us. We must focus on our own survival. We will leave New Manchester for now, but we'll do our best to send help. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna send them to the Snow Dune and send these guys back to the city. We've found New Manchester, but its people are lacking almost everything needed to survive. We can try to help them, but only automatons will be able to carry supplies across the windsteppe wasteland to them. If we want to help them survive the storm, first they need to construct materials, wood and steel to build shelters. This is just the beginning. They will need much more, especially food and coal. So we are going to need, once this is all done, we need that, I think. And we need a large thing for wood.
Time to rest, folks.
Plus,
Work's out today.
I'll say he's getting. I'm gonna put an emergency shift here. I'm gonna make a couple automatons. We want another wall drill. Can we have another wall drill? Can we not? Okay. In that case... Huh. Okay. Still, good idea to have some more. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of any value. We're gonna go to the Manchester Dreadnought.
Work time. Get back to work.
Isolated shelter might be a good place for them to go, actually. Law. Let's do fighting arena.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Not necessarily something that Noah particularly approves of, but knows it's necessary to give entertainment. We want houses. I think we might also want another workshop.
Workday ends. It's off time.
Well, I can... now do that. So we want to get these done as quickly as possible, really. We've had a death. No! No people died suddenly during an emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it's likely a heart attack. We will end emergency shifts for the day, which is fine because we've got the houses done. What we want now is a steam wall drill. So they want us to have 6 houses, of which 5 remain. I don't think we have any houses, but okay. There we go, that'll get that done.
Brace yourselves. Hope is coming. Get going. Time to earn your bread.
I don't actually need those on, because they're both... So is that, and so is that. They don't need to be... Unless they're inoperable with that, I have people working there that are not human, so it's fine. Yeah, to be fair, we've done pretty well to go with no deaths so far. Right, that's pretty good. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, okay. Gonna go generator range upgrade. I need to turn that into a steam wall drill, but it produces wood faster. We're running out of time.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Law. We're not gonna have a dueling law, we're gonna make a public house.
New law! A new law has passed! Get to work! Move, people! There's plenty to do.
We're gonna have... What is it? Is that this public house is being worked by that one guy who came from New Manchester? Mr. Question, would you mind if I try to chat command? I'm getting a bit too into being a detective. I... Yeah, sure. Chat command. Damn, we could have had another injury from the automaton.
Work day ends. It's off time.
Right. I'll leave them there for now, like so. Where are people working at the moment? Can we just make people's lives a lot easier? Probably. How's wood doing? It says 600 steel, 600 wood, 1 automaton. Alright, so what I want to do is that, and I want to send them to New Manchester. And I'll just make another automaton just in case I've misunderstood my assignment. Now we're going to focus on heating. We also want to...
Work time. Get moving.
We're going to need to make sure the coal works out alright. Okay. Oh, we got some more stuff. Okay, I'm going to send them back. We're going to disband this group, if we may. Yep. Cool. Excellent. We need to make sure we're getting plenty of coal. We're going to have a steam coal mine. It's going to be the next objective.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
It should show my whole chat log. I recall using a specific emoticon that day, so if I can get all the times and dates, we can find the lost astray companion log. Interesting. Alright. That's interesting indeed. Moonshine. Yeah, I'm happy to give people moonshine.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
What's it mean by gather? Hold on. Oh. My bad.
Move. Time to get to work.
I misunderstood my assignment slightly. Oh well, I shall get it done. And it should work in the end. Time's running out. Yes, I know.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Okay, yep. I can disband you. We have 3 days and 15 hours. Interesting indeed, interesting indeed.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Right, so basically, we can disband that, and we're gonna get increasingly close. So we'd want something that doesn't take up a lot of we want something that... Let's just wait until we've got the 600 steel before we do anything else. Because we
Finish your
quite
labors, men,
desperately
before
need
the
it.
day is up.
It's only 2 days. Oh dear, 2.5 days to get Manchester in a good shape. Right. Off to New Manchester you go. It's going to take you a whole day. 2,000 food rations. Alright. Easier said than done, but I have hope. So the concerned engineers are here again. They argue that sending supplies to New Manchester endangers our missions. I won't endanger our mission, or I must keep 6 working in the city. That's fine. I need just a bit more steel, alright?
Bundle up. It's getting colder. Get going. Time to earn your bread.
This isn't going well for New Manchester. They've got 2 days left. They've got stuff on the way. I just need more capacity for food rations so I can make more. Okay.
Night is coming.
Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Let's heat some homes. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Automatons do I have? They have 1 day and 10 hours left.
Work time. Get back to work.
Oh dear. Do I have the stuff I need? I need to take that off of there. And then I can send out the second one. Okay. The supply of food we've sent should get them through the storm, but New Manchester won't survive without a sufficient coal supply for their generator. We've estimated the amount they need. Doesn't look good. Let's do what we can. Okay. They need 6,000 coal. 6,000 coal. Okay. The other engineers who opposed your decision to help New Manchester are here once again. You promised to focus on our mission. You stayed true to your word. We're sorry we doubted you. It seems we do have a chance of helping them after all. We'll do what it takes. Alright. You've convinced people you can help New Manchester without endangering our mission. They trust you completely and are willing to follow you as long as necessary. Okay. Well, I'm not so sure. House of Pleasure. Do we need... Let's put that in place.
Listen, everyone.
Fine, it's fine.
Law is signed. Workday ends.
Coal mines, advance... Yep, we need that desperately. Sir, we have a letter to you. It's unsigned. Sir, I wholeheartedly support your decision to help New Manchester. I know of many others who do, but they admit it only in private. Shamed into silence by those who see compassion as weakness. How many... Ooh, we have... Ooh. I don't think we are capable of doing this at all. So maybe we shouldn't be trying. So, the food's gonna arrive there. But I have less time than it would take to get there until the storm. So I'm going to focus on gonna focus my attention on this on ourselves now, I think. What are they up to? They're up to something.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Let's do that. That is.
Work time. Get back to work.
Captain, the man from New Manchester has come. He wants you to help the people of the city. You have enough coal to send to New Manchester. Without it, they may not survive the coming storm. Is there anything more valuable than human life? I mean, we'll see what we can do. Saying we're capable of doing it if we had enough. I don't think it's a viable... Fine, fine. If it'll make you happy. How many? No, we're gonna have to take... I have to take a couple away. We don't... Don't need that one. How many? Should be a lot more concerned. One of our people has had to undergo an amputation working in the freezing cold. I see. We need Steam Hub efficiency upgrade. No, we don't. We need advanced heaters. And we need to make sure we get them fast. Oh. We did our best. We can only pray now. Well, we've got to the end of that. um. We were chosen. Stewards of the future. But winter forced us to choose. We found another city. Helpless in the cold. We tried to help. But didn't do enough. Oh dear, poor New Manchester. The Arks perished, but we failed again. But New Manchester was hit hard. Only half of them survived. We took our chances, but can we truly, or can we call it a triumph? It will have to be our legacy. I don't think that was fair. But I'm satisfied, nonetheless. I think saying that Arks perished is unfair, because I think that we were on a path where we would have managed to win, but whatever. The refugees! The safety of the generator was reserved for the wealthy. We seized it so we could build a city where people are equal. But can we accept everyone who comes to seek shelter? Easy mode. Time to type for more law. The refugees. Onwards we go. We were condemned to die with the rest of the common folk when London was destroyed. But we rose up. We commandeered the ships that were meant to carry the wealthy to safety and sailed north. Here we found a generator and claimed it for ourselves. Now we must gather all our people in this new city before the lords arrive to rob us of our freedom again. We will never submit. Here we are. After the ships we stole from the lords got stuck in the frozen ocean, we head out in small groups towards the generator. Many of our people are still on the trail. They have less than 2 weeks of supplies and the weather is getting worse every day. We must do everything we can to make sure they all get here safely. Well, we have the opportunity. New character. Absolutely wonderful. So Noah, I'm gonna say, had a mixed success. He managed to keep people alive. He probably managed to survive some of the seeds to survive, but the arcs, but it wasn't a full success. You know, it's a bit of a shame, but I'm gonna live with that law existing. So we need 5 houses and 5 sets of tents. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna send them to collect some wood. That's wood. That's wood. Well, might as well get steel. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is putting our children to work. I think it's got to be done.
New law! A new law has passed.
Okay, what do we need? We need
Grab your tools.
food.
The shift is ending.
We need the ability to turn that food into edible food. We need a workshop. Cool. The generator is off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. Okay, fine. We need a beacon. I have employed engineers. Oh, okay. And a beacon. Hi, Mr. Oreo Man.
Move! Time to get to work.
I love you too. I have to get a drink. Okay. Alright. Give me a moment. I'll just swiftly go grab myself something to drink, and I shall be back. No need to put it on the screen, obviously. Welcome back. Hydration. Stretching. Yeah. Okay, so the question is, who's our protagonist this time? Ooh, yay, more survivors. Immediately, right off the bat. The first group is finally here. Relieved to learn that the trail is still negotiable. Throw another group behind them who should arrive soon. Get another tent underway. With purpose. We'll have a house of prayer. Or we need two.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
A child got distracted at work and became injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. We're gonna scold the kid for being careless. We treat everyone equal. Faster gathering. Important at this stage. That being said, need them there. Grab a group of people want to talk to you. They urge you to build a beacon. Yeah, it's on my to-do list. I don't have enough steel. Okay, let's. There we go. That's gonna make things a little easier. What do I need for this? We'll wait until I have the right amount of steel. We need actually one of those which doesn't need any steel, so it's fine. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work after Rachel get injured. We could look the other way this time, but this might seem to the others as unfair. We will not make an exception. Of course not. That would be awful. We can't do that.
Work time. Get back to work.
There we go. What do we need? We need a beacon, which requires 35. There we go. We're gonna stick it over there. What do we need now? We need probably coal because we're gonna need coal. Next group of our brothers and sisters have joined us. They're relieved to finally see our city. See us in our city. Here we can be free at last. In London, we had to toil like slaves for a piece of bread. Okay, another tent. Sir, people have started to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. It seems they really need a proper place of worship. And another House of Prayer. Let me stick it there. Can I not? There we go. There we go. Excellent. Beacon built. Excellent. We need 5 workers. Destroyed steam core transport. Okay. Okay, so we're going. Once we can, we're going to send out some scouts. So it allows it of us. Work day.
Get to work.
Right, we're gonna send them to the abandoned camp.
There's plenty to do.
Okay, excellent. Law. We shall meet and pray together to warm not only our bodies but also our souls. Evening prayers, each shrines. Praying at shrines will give people the strength they need to take on arduous tasks every day. That raises hope and efficiency of nearby workplaces. We're going full religious with this.
Law is signed.
I'm gonna stick one there. Okay. In the wake of recent child workers' accident, the parents argue that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger and help prevent injuries. Hmm. Are we really going to give someone not equal rights? No, that's not equal. We're all about equality. We need to give everyone exactly equal rights. Else, we're failing our plan. Okay, we clearly need a way of getting food better. Not food, wood. So I'm gonna get a sawmill and work. Requires that, but we still need more wood to make the actual thing. We can stick that over there, I suppose, just until.
It's time off.
Alright. So today we finished building the generator for the Lords. Now at last we can set out for London to bring our families here to safety. Hanged Man Hill. Interesting. Interesting. Several families have reached our city. Unfortunately, some of their children got lost near the trail bend. They're distraught and beg you to help their kids. Okay. We need some more homes. We absolutely need a coal thumper. Else we will not survive much longer.
Work shift starts.
And we need a sawmill. Ideally doing as much as possible. Over here, it looks like workers isn't going to be much of a problem. There's coal over here. Well, that's quite useful. Yeah, do that. Beef. Each field kitchen will provide people working nearby with hot meals to keep them warm. House of healing. Food doesn't seem like a bad idea, but we need more shrines.
A new law has passed.
Let's stick it up. Up there. Field kitchen. We need more. So, people have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in the trying times. We need another tent.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Actually, hold on. There we go. Well, actually. There we go.
Time to get to work.
Okay, we're definitely gonna want access to heaters, though. Let's commit to this one. Right. Generator range is probably a good idea. More people?
Night is coming.
More than a dozen people! Lovely. Quite excellent indeed. So the Lord, this place belongs to us. Oh, you've been there a while. The chest we found contains an engineer's tools and a death note. You lured me here with promises, kept me in the dark, told my wife I'd died. You're beneath contempt. I hope you enjoyed my farewell gift. It seems that the people it was intended for never read the note, and we can only hope that we don't become the recipients of whatever gift he left for them. Bury the poor man with his tools, bury the poor man but take his tools. Gonna take his tool. We're gonna go to Trail Bend now to save the children. Come on, okay. I'm gonna ignore that for now. We're going to have a fighting arena.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city. Brace yourselves. Home is coming. Work time. Get moving.
Is there any? If I was to do that, I get plus 8 words. It will help in the end.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Well, we need a lot of tents now. Let's absolutely make sure we're gathering everything we can. Okay, generator. Or steam hubs. Why was it not letting me do steam hubs? Oh, then he in wood. Come on. Steam hubs. We're doing okay for coal, I think. Fuel's kitchen's not built. Yeah. I was getting around to it. We built a fighting arena too.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Generate power. More scouts is probably a good idea. That's the coal thumper. We need a gathering post next to it. Probably also want a thingy thing. Okay, let's have a look. Evening prayers, why not?
Listen,
Religion.
everyone. New law is signed.
Oh. Yeah, escort them.
The work shift starts.
Yay! Okay. Let's continue that way. More people, more need for houses. That should be fine.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
According to the survivor, the group of refugees took a wrong turn at the White Path. They'll surely die if we don't send scouts to help them. Alright. We can make more scouts, right? Yep. So we're gonna send them there. Lovely. So we've got plenty of unemployed people here. Let's, Another day, another shift. Well, that's life. Oh, have you not? Oh, okay. You're gonna go there then.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay. I should work on a wall drill. So we're gonna need wood. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. We're gonna heat some of them, if that's alright with you. Which ones have problems? some of the ones over here. Well, how about we stick that there? Really hope for the best. Whoa, we did it. I'm just gonna maintain it, apparently. Okay, that's fine. Chaos, how goes the attempts to regain chat history?
New law! A new law has passed.
More people have arrived. No, they found some places, but nothing really important. I'm gonna go to the rock slide. We need some more houses. Make most sense to stick them here. I just really like kind of the moving outwards aspect of the city planning in this game. 102 pages in Word. Right. I'm very intrigued by this command. I like that a lot. Allows us to introduce workplace improvements that will raise the efficiency. I need steelworks quite a lot. I'd like to make this House of Healing. I'm gonna stick it. Why you're putting that there? I'm gonna stick the House of Healing here. Okay. So they found some people. They're gonna escort them to the city. We found some steam cores. Gonna go to the Iron Bank. Yay! Okay. The wall drill. That can go there. And we can do that. Yep, I know we've used our first steam core. We just need to be able to have some of that coming in. Okay. Coal mining is probably a good idea. Okay. This is indeed the vault in which the lords planned to preserve as much of their wealth as they could. Yet there isn't much in the way of gold apparent from ancient jewellery and other works of art. There are wonders of science and knowledge here. Instruments, books, newspapers, and letters. Leave the treasure intact. There's nothing here we can use right now. Or we can spare nothing and use the raw materials. I get the impression that if we do nothing, we'll be able to do something with it later. So I'm gonna leave it intact. Maybe that was the wrong call, because I had the... You know what? I'm gonna live with that decision. That wasn't the decision... Well, Anyway, this guy from London who's taking control of the so-called equal society. This group have been through a lot. An avalanche of black spies separate them from their friends. They beg for help. Okay. Oh, we're not doing very well for food. I broke the... Oh, well that's unfair. more than that. That'll do. Oh, someone's died. Sarah, Dime, old man has written a letter to you from the House of Healing. I will die a good death in due time, not in pain from illness or cold. I will die in peace, knowing that our city is in good hands. You understand that? More than food and shelter, people need something to nourish their souls. For this I thank you. I see. One of our people has died. Sickness, accidents, and death, they called, will keep claiming lives. I wind away disposing of body. Yeah. 3 hours to deal with that. But we do need our steelworks in place. And we do want our coal mine in place. So that we can get these resources sorted. More people. Intriguing for sure. Huh. Very, very interesting. Hmm. That is quite unfortunate. 'Cause I don't know. If I will be able to get any progress back. Um. Uh. I don't know what happened. I think Streamlabs crashed and it took Frostpunk with it. This has happened a couple times before. Hi. I still don't know why it happens, and it is a little bit infuriating, but it happens, and there's nothing to be done as far as I can tell about it. So we're just gonna continue and hope for the best. We're now in a position where we know what's gonna happen. We're not too far behind because I saw those kind of flicks of it being a bit off. Not ages and ages ago, but it wasn't that recent either. I'm assuming that's where we're gonna be going from. Right, okay, no, we're doing fine. That means we can actually start... What are we researching? Okay. Let's start building houses in anticipation of the Lord's arrival. Um... And I'm going to put a beacon there. Yep. Well aware. As soon as it is possible, I want to replace those. Put What does this party have on them? They have some... Yeah, I should send them back, actually, because they've got a lot of stuff that could be quite useful going forwards. Okay. Whew. See if we can get through this scenario as well. We have houses. We have houses aplenty. We need just 20. Oh yeah. We need the hunters to be a little bit more efficient. And then we're certainly going to need the flying hunters. I know I know. And we're sending them away. Explore away, my lovely... Okay, we're getting pretty much where we were now. And then it crashes again. So that's interesting. That is very curious. That is curious indeed. Do we try once more? This Streamlabs didn't crash that time. That's just it's very interesting. That's showing on the screen. That is showing on the screen. Excellent. Continue. We're gonna save as soon as we get to that point next time. I was gonna save right when it crashed. But at least we know what we're doing. I'll save it when the lords arrive this time. Let's do that. And then what we'll do is we'll do that. We'll do that. And that should have that covered. And we want that.
Get to work. Soon. There's plenty to do.
We'll do a save here. Save game. We're gonna do a new save file. Save. It's gonna be equality lord L1. Sure. Cool. Excellent. And we want to go this, send them there, send them back to the city. And we want... it's a good question actually. What Ooh. Um. Yeah, probably that.
Workday
Yep.
ends. It's off time.
They want food rations. They're not gonna get any. This is devastating. I'm getting ads again. Oh no. Captain the Lord who begged. Okay. Okay. First of all, are you hearing me? Streamlabs is not suggesting so. No, you are supposed to. This is getting a bit wacky, you know. Hi. So the game has crashed once more. How many times is that? It's the third time. Streamlabs is acting weird. I'm going to restart my PC and we're going to try one more time. So I will return in due course. Um, if it happens again, I must assume it's Frostpunk that's the issue. It's a bit odd. I'm gonna have to download the stream from Twitch, unfortunately, because it's done a little bit of a boo-boo and I can't open it again. And it's a bit this has happened quite recently and it's kind of hmm it's concerning. It's concerning. Oh well. I'll be back. Hello. Hello, it is I and I am Naps. We have tried thrice Well, no, we have thrice had Frostpunk break on us, so attempt number 4 will now commence. Deary me. It's quite a business. I'm going to launch Frostpunk. I'm glad we did that second save, just so I have to repeat slightly less this time. Here's the hoping that it all works out okay this time. For one, Streamlabs is showing me that I'm talking, which it stops doing at one point, so progress maybe. Okay, everything seems okay. On with the show we go. I'm very strongly, due to these circumstances, the character that we're playing as, who have commanded the people, I'm very much considering Crash as a name. What was I going for in research next? I was going for the outpost. Probably a good idea. Let's check that I'm not going insane. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay. Whether we're good for long on this, I'm not so sure. Okay, that's where it crashed last time. I think we might be okay, but I'm not wildly convinced. Captain, the logger begged you for extra rations have been caught stealing meals from the cookhouse. Our people want to lynch him. His hands will be cut off. We'd stop anyone from being hurt. Captain, one more group of lords is marching in our direction. It's most likely not the last. They arrive in a while. Okay. What we need is emergency shifts.
Listen, everyone.
Captain, our people are very disappointed by the way you handle the situation with the lords demanding extra rations. Why are you taking their side? You treat the lords like our betters, who really thought things would be different in our city. Well, I didn't give them extra rations. So I hope I didn't. It wasn't my intention.
Move. Time to get to work.
Right, you've returned. And I'll send you over there. I would like you to research factories. So we want some automatons to do some of this work for us so we make more. Lords who arrived recently have told us about Radio Mast. They saw on the trail a steam core could be powering it. Okay, noted. We want that factory up and running. We'll stick it there. We'll make scouts move a bit faster.
End of shift.
Freezing homes. Let's heat some homes. What are we looking at here? We want something that's going to... Okay, we need... We can make a couple automatons. I want them as quickly as possible, really. The temple. We will build a magnificent testament to the devotion of our people. It will kindle hope in the hearts of the faithful and sway the doubtful. The temple raises hope. Discontent will occasionally fall slightly. Ceremonial service raises hope and comforts the Yeah, I'm good with building a temple.
Hear me, hear me.
We're gonna build it next to the factory. Okay. So first automaton. We're gonna stick it there. Whoa, a temple.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Okay.
Work time. Get back to work.
We need better capacity for collecting coal. So we're gonna have to move further with our stuff. So an engineer is asking for a day off to study. Yeah, sure. We've already gone through this today. Okay, so we could continue that, but we're gonna send you up here for now. Okay. Another group of lords will arrive shortly. We know they are in poor health. Our people are worried. We've managed to help the starving lords, but this is different. This bunch might be carrying something contagious. We've got to help people. It's equality, you know? What have these guys got? Not a lot. Okay. They'll go to Steam Lorry. It's free time? I don't think so. We really need to get researching. So... is... Put an emergency... Oh, the sick lords are here. Let them in. Yippee. We only need 3 houses. That's actually alright. Okay. People are staying away from the lords. Yeah, we really need to get these, this research going as quickly as we can. I know discontent is rising, but we really need this, this coal going. we also really need um well, yeah. We've got a lot more um steel now to work with. So we can start upgrading some of the houses, some of the tents. Captain, some people are spreading wild stories about the Sick Lords. They say that they're contagious and that if we don't keep them away from them, we'll all soon be sick as well. Everyone is on edge. We're gonna silence them. We are also going to have another house of healing sorted.
Work time. Get moving.
So, the engineer, we can't afford to give him an automaton. One of the people is gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in medical posts, but may undergo risky amputations. As a result. Yep, we'll go for that.
New law. A new law has passed.
Um... improves the workplace integration of automatons, boosting their efficiency by 10%. What do we really, really need? We need... generate a range upgrade. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. They're asking you to address the problems. I will open another house of healing if needs be. Is this going to count as opening another house of healing? Yes. I know I promised people warmth. Temple has influenced people to do something or other. Okay, we need to improve heaters. I think I'm going to open another house of healing. We need to get people healed, you know?
Work time. Get moving.
I'm going to increase the efficiency of those so we don't run out of coal. Speaking of which, we're going to stick another coal mine over there. So a man was found crying silently in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help. He told us he wanted to see you. I thought my faith died long ago, sir, with my wife and daughters in London. I couldn't see any purpose in our new life, in the fight for survival, but today, when I entered the temple, I saw a future for us, and now I'm ready to face it. We need to give hope to... We need to make amputees more useful. Oh, this game. Let us stick it there. Okay. Generator power upgrades. Angry about the cold. A couple of people are protesting. They've gathered an angry crowd because you forced them to live in cold homes for too long. They're watching helplessly as their children have fallen ill, and they've had enough. They demand that you do something. I can either heat all homes, start heating homes for longer, disperse the crowd, or don't address it. I'm gonna disperse the crowds. I'm doing my best, guys. Um, I'm reducing discontent by destroying houses. I'm reducing the sickness, alright? Captain, one more group of lords is on the way. Rumor has it that Lord Craven is with them, the lord who ordered our ships to be shot at. Our people are becoming hostile. The leech has no right in our city. We've suffered enough because of him and his kind. Well, I'm quite happy to let everyone except for him in. If that's an option. I'm going to bring you back to the city. What have you got on you? This village was supposed to carry supply our city with food. The vehicle carried broken ice drill for use making air holes big enough for us to fish under the ice. We can fix it and build an outpost here, or dismantle it and retrieve one steam core. I'm going to repair it. And what have you got on you? Oh, you should come back too. Lord Craven is here. Captain, more than 40 children led by a few men have gathered outside the city. They want to be let in, but Lord Craven is with the group. What should we do? Discontent will rise, hope will fall. The lords will be sent. We'll set up camp outside the city. I'm going to let them set up camp outside the city for now. Resolve class conflict. The old and new animosities between the lords and our people will make coexistence very difficult. To protect the future of our city, we'll have to contain the social unrest quickly before it escalates. When our people become gravely ill due to frostbite, they will keep happening if they have to be in bad conditions. Yeah. I know. Okay, so what's this do? Hope will rise, discontent will fall. Evening prayers. Hope will rise slightly for a short sermon. Hope will rise, discontent will fall for a ceremonial service. Yes. That seems good. Faith keepers. Nighttime procession. Hope will rise when the ceremony begins. Discontent will fall when the ceremony begins. People may be injured. I am fine with that. We need to get that going. The lords beg for help. Captain, a large group of lords have gathered around the generator. They plead with you to help them bring the others to the city. Our friends and relatives are still starving and freezing out there. Please let us go and lead them here. Fine. I'm gonna send you there. Also, we should do that and send them. Send it to the fishing village. Can I make another one? I can. I need to increase the efficiency. Okay. The survival rates of anything run by naps are consistent. That's probably a good thing. Maybe. We're gonna send them. We're gonna send these guys over there. Lovely. There are a group of preachers is here to talk to you about the public penance law you signed. They think it goes too far. We all agree that penance should be a choice, not a duty. You can't force people towards the truth. It must grow freely in their hearts. Discontent will fall, hope will rise. I will consider their words. We're doing okay. Stay in charge for at least one day. Okay, well I'm managing that. Coal mining optimization. And also, I'd like to upgrade that. Got that sorted. Do I have the capacity for another wall drill? Maybe not. Few lords herd a large group of kids into the city. Lord Craven is with them. He looks around, visibly frightened. He has lost all his power and is at the mercy of our people. The children are unusually quiet. Most of them are orphans, says one of the lords leading them. Okay. Build an outpost. Sends shipments of 100 raw food to our city every one day. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. I will open a new house of healing. Considering there is still need for it. Captain, the Lord is arguing that some of our people who say he was trying to cut in line. He claims his noble birth and entitles him to be served first. I'm going to support our people. Look how they arrive as the evil leaves them. They who stray from the righteous path bring pain on themselves. Stop fighting. The pain will cleanse you. It hurts, does it not? Doesn't it? I know it hurts, so it should. Okay. Build an outpost. Yippee. Okay. There we go. Law. It's duty of the faithful to renounce wickedness. It is a sign of true compassion to bring wicked delight. Occasionally lowers discontent. Occasionally recovers small amounts of resources. Discontent will rise. Protector of the city. The captain will assume the title of Protector of the Truth. He will be the only one who can tell what is right and what is wrong, and so guide our faith. Discontent will rise. How are we on that? Discontent... Okay, so it's fine for discontent to rise now. That's good. Yeah, we are now Protector of the Truth. Yeah.
Hear me. New law in the city.
We are equal. We've let everyone in and started to build a world where people are not judged by their social class but by their actions. We hope that the memory of the enmity between our people will soon fade away. For the first time, we have a chance to stand united. Oh, we did it! Okay. We have survived! Well, that's the second scenario completed. How long have we been streaming for? A long trail of refugees, pilgrims to a stolen home. What are we gonna name this city? We fought hard to start anew. I think Equality as the name of the city sounds nice. Then the Lords arrived. We hoped it could work. Problems escalated. Public penance, vigilant faithkeepers, abysmal conditions. But we didn't give in. We restored peace. We try to stay united, not repeating past mistakes. At least, We can hope. Woo! I got an achievement that I vaguely knew about, for only using hunters, for food, and it worked out fine once we got the starving out of the way. Right. Let me think about this. Yeah, let's... When did I... Um... Hmm... Let's have a look at my stream summary. So I started 7:30... 3... 3 and a bit. 3 hours 22 minutes. Approximately. Well, that's since I started the first stream. 3:22, so that's about 140 per scenario. That's probably what have we got left after this. We've got 3 left, which we might be able to get done in one more stream. Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied, except for the unfor the unfortunateness of the breakages in the stream. That wasn't ideal, but we made it through. Did you have much luck, Chaos, regarding finding out like doing the detective work and finding the last of when's the next what is the next stream going to be? The next stream probably, although there's some negotiation to be made about that, will be Genshin Impact, and I will be joined by Chaos. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be interesting, and when that will be will require negotiation. It's not going. Oh, well, let me know if you find anything. There's no pressure. I'll think of a reward for whoever finds it at some point. Yeah, let me go find someone to raid. Yeah, we'll work out when that next stream is gonna be, and it can just be kind of moved further along if needs be. So yeah. We yeah, this seems like a good idea. Let's I do not know how to pronounce this person's username. I do not know. Slash raid. That's what read. We're gonna raid Squirrels, who is a viewer who's often in G-Bomb's chats. Yeah. They're playing Bendy and the Ink Machine. So enjoy. Very different pace. So yeah, the streams worked generally in terms the game generally worked, the stream generally worked. There were just a few issues that we got through. And I will see you all next time with Genshin or Minecraft, I think would be the next choice. Wait, bye bye, I have been Naps.